Alright, I'm just going to share a video of my excavator. This is kind of a project I've been having. I'll just give you a quick rundown. But this old Caterpillar excavator, I had to rebuild the motor in it. Got it running real good, but the boom, the stick is what they call it. Man, it had a lot of play in it. So this is pretty much what it looked like when I took it off. And I'm going to use this one pin here but this is how much slop it had. But there's supposed to be bushings in there, and they're gone. I was thinking what I was going to have to do is go take this stick and have it bored and welded, and because I figured that this hole was way bigger than what these bushings are, but the bushings seem like they'll go right in. It's kind of tapered. Now I could pound the sucker in there a little bit farther, but you can see what I got going on is I got about that much all the way around it, and so I got a little bit of that slop right there at the very end, but it feels like down in here toward the center, this bushing is still fine. So instead of spending the money to have this thing bored and re-welded, and then just so I can pound these bushings in properly, I figured, what do I have to lose to just go ahead and weld it around here once the bushings are in place. I mean, the thing has to be bored anyway. It's about $150 for the bushings, versus I've gotten quotes everywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 to bore this stick and do it the proper way. But I figured I'll just go ahead and weld it, see how long it lasts. If it doesn't last, then we'll just have to drill it and bore it then anyway. So, or maybe just find another good used stick somewhere. But I did find one used one, and he wanted $2,900 for it. I'm not paying that. So there's 3 bushings that go in here. I believe the center one will be fine. I checked the bottom, and it's kind of the same way as this top. So I'm going to pound all 3 of them in there, and then I'm just going to weld this up, and I'll keep you posted. Of course, I drilled out the grease fitting. So, and then once I get that center one pounded in there, once I get it all welded up, I'll have to drill another hole for the grease to come out. But I don't know. I'm just going to try this. Let's just try it, see what happens. I'll keep you posted. All right, what I've done here is I just kind of tapered the edge a little bit and ground down the surface on both sides. That way I can get a good weld. And now I want to pop that sucker in there. Okay, what I decided to do was actually weld all 3 of these bushings together. I'm going to go back and grind it down so it'll fit in there pretty snug. But I'm just afraid they're going to twist. They are fitting a little loose. I mean, you got to pound them in there, but they are fitting a little loose. And I'm just afraid it's going to twist. And then the grease fitting hole won't line up anymore. And then game over. So let's try this. Alright, there you have it. I welded all 3 of them together. Yeah, I'm going to weld them all together, and I did leave the weld a little thicker, just a little bit, just to kind of help it bite, because it was a little, it needed to be a little tighter, but I don't know, let's try it. Alright, we got her pounded in there. I'm fixing to weld this lip. The only thing I'm kind of concerned about is leaving enough. I might have to go back with like a little die grinder and pencil grind the welds to make these seals fit good, because I want it to seal up so all the grease stays in it. Anyway, let's weld her up. Alright, that one, it went pretty smooth. I did kind of get a little close to the edge right there. I might have to kind of pencil grind that out. I'm going to blame my helmet. But, I don't know, let's grind her out and see what we got. Alright, got this side welded up. It turned out a little better after I got things kind of dialed in a little closer to where they need to be. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a hone down in there, kind of smooth everything up. I did kind of try to slide the pin in, and it's kind of binding up a little bit. So I'm going to run a hone and see what it will do. Well, I got her finished up. Got the hole drilled for the grease fitting and stuff. I did fit the pin, I ain't gonna lie. It fits pretty darn tight. A lot tighter than I really want it to, but I tried to kind of feather up the edges in here, maybe where all three of them meet. But I don't know. I mean, it spins around, but it's just kind of hard. It's just gonna have to wear itself in. I hate to say that, but I don't know. Let's put her back on and give her a try. Alright, here's the finished product. It still shakes a little bit, but that's because the actual boom part of it has a little slop in it. But the stick is good. I mean, it's still got a little bit, but man, you can play golf with this thing before. Still got a wore out bushing down here too, but they're not too bad. I can just put bushings in there. It's not wallered out like the stick was. But I don't know, it'll work good enough for now, and we'll just see how she does.